Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is everything good? Is everything good? Okay. 1 second, I'm still doing minor fixes. Okay. So, this is take 2 of reading my book, The Reality Reforged, The Dawn of Collapse, because the first time, the mic quality was horrible. So, let's do this. Reality Reforged, The Dawn of Collapse. Prologue. I woke up into a blocky land, bursting with life and discovery. I was in awe. I was amazed. My machine worked. I'm in Minecraft, I screamed. I was in awe of the blocky landscape. But I knew I couldn't rest for long, as night was coming and I needed to set up a base. Chapter 1. Descent. I rushed to find the tree, and when I did, I punched it, which broke the wood. I knew this ordeal would work just like Minecraft did, so I opened my inventory and made planks, a crafting table, and sticks. And then I placed down the crafting table and made a wood axe, pick and pickaxe. And then I started digging a staircase down to get cobblestone to make stone tools. As I descended, it got darker and darker. Not sure I was scared, but I knew I had to continue as I was a man on a mission, because this was the test run of my machine, and I had to test its limits. But then I fell. I had fallen into a cave and hit my head. Ow, my head, I said, as I got back up and looked around. Oh my, I said as I was amazed. It was a lush cave. It was beautiful. I marveled at the sight of it. All the vibrant colors. I grabbed some of the spore blossoms, moss, and glowberries, as I would be needing them later for my base. I continued on through the game, and I made sure to light the way with torches, so I think that I didn't get lost. Then I found diamonds. And mined them with my iron pickaxe, and to my surprise, it was a 10 vein. So I made a diamond tools and continued through the cave. Not gonna lie, guys, I full on did the math, and it takes 11 diamonds. So the character makes a diamond hoe, a diamond sword, a diamond axe, and a diamond pickaxe. Instead of a diamond shovel. I continued on, and I decided to head back up. I had found a stack of diamonds and was ready to leave until I heard it. Chapter 3. Flashback. Sir, there is a chance the experiment fails. I know, but I need to do it. I made a promise. Okay, sir, but be careful. I will, redacted. Stay safe. I will, sir. Well, I'm going in. Catch you on the flip side. Bye, boss. Bye, redacted. The ear-shriveling shrieks of a Skulk Shrieker echoed through the cave. I thought, oh no, this is bad. I need to run. And I ran and ran until I found myself staring down a cliff into a pit of lava. I turned around to see a woman chasing me. This was it. I had to jump. Boss, how did it go? Boss, how did it go? It was fine, but I almost died. Boss, when you go back in, I will be waiting for you. Alright, kiddo. I'm going back in. Alright. Bye, boss. System booting up. I listened as the machine whirred back to life. I was back into the game. Luckily, I had landed into a small pool of water that was at the bottom of the cave. I looked around trying to figure out where I was. Chapter 5. Lost. I realized the situation I was in and counted what resources I had. I only had 2 sticks, a stack of diamonds, and a crafting table. And some torches. I must have thrown my pickaxe when I fell, so I crafted a new one and searched the cave. I found that I was in the middle of a lava lake. I heard a voice. Wait, I recognized that voice. I said, hey, boss! I'm here to help. I joined on my computer to help. Wait, how? All I did was hook it up to the machine and I was able to join. Alright, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, come help me out. Alright, come help me out of here. Alright, come help me out of here. Okay, boss. My assistant said as he let down water so I could swim up it. Once I did, I exited the machine and decided to hit the hay. Chapter 6. Worries. That night, I dreamt of a man coming up to me. I didn't catch his name, but he told me that the machine could tear reality itself apart. Then he told me to wake up. I woke up in a cold sweat. It was storming outside and the power was out. I thought to myself, it was just a bad dream. So I got up from the bed and looked around. I found my lantern and turned it on. The glint of my metals looked like eyes and scared me as I had flashbacks to World War III. But I was suppressed those memories and continued on into the kitchen. Once I was in the kitchen, I sat down at the table and thought, why is this happening to me time and time again? I can't get any sleep because of it. Wait, my machine! I thought as I dodged into the room with my machine. I was fine. I headed back to bed and went to sleep. I headed back to bed and went back to sleep. Chapter 7. Reality. Take a guess on what's gonna happen here right now, guys. I woke up to alarms. Someone or something had broken in. I looked around and all I found was square footprints. Then I heard the hiss of a creeper right behind me. And ducked behind cover as it exploded. I pondered on what just happened, wondering how creeper could have escaped Minecraft. I attempted to go into my basement, but when I touched the door, an energy surged through my body as I was thrown across the room. I tried to find me assistant, but he was nowhere to be found. Then the doorbell rang. I rushed to the door and opened it, and standing there was the man from my dream. I asked him how he was in my dream, but he told me there was no time to explain. As reality was tearing itself apart. We rushed to his house, and on the way, parts of the world shifted into blocks. Once we were in his house, he told me his name was Knight, and told me the game plan. Before he started explaining, I told him my name was Legendary, and that the machine was now inaccessible, so turning it off was not an option. Then he started to explain the plan. He told me that the plan was to fight back the creatures from the other reality, and hope that it stops the chaos. He told me a sword, and we ran outside. We made it outside to see a wither wreaking havoc. I pulled out my bow and started to shoot it. The arrow hit, but the excitement didn't last, as the wither was now heading our way. Knight charged at the wither and struck it with his sword. It fell back and put up its force field as his minions charged at us. We needed backup, but there was no one there. But then I saw him. It was my assistant. He had been hiding. I yelled to him, "Hey Joseph, come help us!" He ran toward, and we pushed back the Wither's minions and struck down the Wither as a team. Chapter 9. The quote-unquote end. We turned around to see a crack floating into the sky. Oh no. We all said it as the crack got bigger and bigger. Everyone and everything we worked for began to get sucked in. And I and Joseph got sucked in. I tried to run, but I couldn't. This was the end of everything. Bye.